Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Powered by soy biodiesel, made my way to the Wyandotte County Fair. Joining me is Brett Sampson, and he's the district sales manager for Nature's Alpine Solution. And this will kind of wrap up our fair season. What did you see in crops driving in as we look to what continues to be a variable year?
Oh, it's definitely been a variable year, Dale. And thank you again for having me here. As I drive across the state of Ohio, my territory, you've seen crops in various stages. Last week, just west of Bucyrus, corn was being harvested just off of State Route 30. Earlier this week, we've got soybeans coming off around the Waldo, Ohio area. So there is double crop soybeans out there, obviously, and we've got some alfalfa that's being grown still. We've got several cuttings of that hopefully left. So we've got that. Guys really need to be paying attention to maybe what they can fix for next year. So that comes into tissue sampling. It's a snapshot in time is what the tissue sample is for. So once that analysis gets back from the lab, you can sit down with your agronomist or sit down with people like me, and we can go over that. So again, that's kind of a snapshot in time that can help us plan for next year on situations like this in case it does get dry like it is currently, and we have lack of nutrients because of lack of moisture.
Is this an opportunity to look at the same field and see a green area and an area that's already maturing or dying and tissue sample both to see if there is in fact something in the ground that we can identify for next year? Because if not, if we do the same thing and have a similar year, we end up with the same result, and we're trying to improve on that knowledge.
Yes, you're actually correct. So it's not only the tissue sampling in the so-called green area and the yellow or the dying off area, but also do soil tests in those two areas as well. Get those to the labs, get the analyses back, or the test results back, and then discuss those with your agronomist or me. It's very important to identify some of the so-called trouble spots before they develop into a bigger trouble spot. So that's the key.
This is Brett Sampson, District Sales Manager for Nature's Alpine Solutions. Brett, thanks for the update and enjoy the fair. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
More sunshine, more warm air in over Ohio. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you, and it is quick because we've got sunshine and blue sky, and that's it. Temperatures are warming up quite nicely. Precipitation threat for late in the weekend, seemingly trying to dissipate before our eyes. I'm not sure we get anything more than a few clouds now on a Saturday night and a Sunday. There is a little bit of a threat still in northwest Ohio, but nothing dramatic. Back to the dry stuff for Sunday afternoon and all the way through next week. Our next well-organized rain event is still quite some time off, closer to the 23rd or 24th. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Don't forget, on Monday, we'll be on setup day at Farm Science Review. Midday, all thanks to Holman Incorporated. And on Tuesday, the first day of the review, we'll get an update from the folks at Ag Credit. Back with more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultant sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Get ready for the 63rd Annual Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th near London, Ohio. Explore hundreds of exhibits, field demonstrations, and educational sessions. Get pre-sale discounted tickets at participating OSU Extension offices, agribusinesses, or online at fsr.osu.edu. Plan your trip with the digital directory and mobile app, and follow Farm Science Review on social media. Don't miss the 63rd Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th.
And one more note, don't forget the Ohio Cattlemen's Association is having 6 educational meetings covering topics like grazing management, reproduction, and herd health. Meetings include dinner and require registration. Visit ohiocattle.org for more information. Time now for the Midday Market Analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing you with your USDA announced export sales report update for the week ending September 4th. Corn sales were seen at 540,000 metric tons, which came in well below industry expectations. To keep with USDA export targets, we need to see weekly sales of 978,000 metric tons. On soybeans, export sales came in at 541,000 metric tons, which was within industry expectations. To continue to keep with USDA export targets, we need to see weekly sales, though, of 718,000 metric tons. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about a grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. December corn up a half at 417 and a half. November beans up 7 and a half at 1032 and 3/4. December wheat's up 3 and a half at 518 and a half. In livestock, October cattle up $2 at 233.15. October lean hogs up 52 cents at 97.35. October feeder cattle up $2.52 at 352.92. This is the Ohio AgNet.